Alright, and here we go. In the previous part, we were nursing Kazusa back to the health, and we kinda managed to get on her good side this way, and she got way more vulnerable with us, but partially it was because of she still had a fever back then. And Setsuna and Haruki had a pretty long phone call where Setsuna was instructing him how to make a meal for Kazusa. Kazusa still yet to fully recover, but at least she is way more stable now. But anyway, let's not waste any more time and continue reading White Album 2. But I think this time we might actually get to the festival, since it's not much time left. I see him. She hasn't fully recovered yet.
さっき電話したらヘルパーさんが出て教えてくれた。月曜と木曜の週2日通ってるんだって。
That's a quite loud background song there, but it's a good one, so we let it slip this time. Yeah, I called her house and the helper picked up and told me so. She also said she works at her house on Mondays and Thursdays, 2 days a week.
お手伝いさん付きの大邸宅で悠々自適に一人暮らし。さすが東間陽子の娘。
Yeah, Kazusa is pretty rich, like she even has her own personal helper, which comes to twice a week. Yeah, but her home situation still is not that good because she and her mother are not even on talking terms anymore, as we get to know from back when she had a nightmare about her past. And she was pretty demanding towards Kazusa. So this probably explains why she acts this way about music, why she goes about this way in regards to music, like why she is that's why she is kind of a bit cynical. Yeah. And blunt. She put a lot of time in the practice, but still you're no one to encourage her or prize her for anything. Like, it was just her demanding mother. Living leisurely alone in a mansion with a helper, expect no less from Tomoyoko daughter.
でも好きで一人暮らししてるようには見えないな。東間さん、本当は寂しいんだと思う。
But to be honest, I can imagine that this kind of situation is quite a common for the big figures in showbiz. Like they just neglect their kids to pursue their career, and even if they pay some attention to them, like even just a bit, they still try to mold them in some sort of version of themselves, like, just in a bad one. But I don't think she really enjoys living alone. It feels to me like Toma-san is actually lonely. Yeah, she's pretty lonely.
俺は大学入ったら絶対に一人暮らしだな。たとえ家から通うより遠くなっても。
I will definitely move out and live alone when I enter university. Even if it ends up being farther from the university than my parents' place.
出ないと彼女連れ込めないもんね。去年部屋でいい感じになったところでおじいちゃんが倒れて大変だったんだって。
You can't really bring a girl over unless you live alone. Last year, just as things were getting good in your room, your grandpa collapsed, right?
君にその情報を流したやつに伝えてくれ。くたばれ春樹って。
So, Haruki did let him out. Man, that's kinda sucks. I kinda expected Haruki to be more like more better in keeping the secrets. That's not how a good friend should be. like, come on, man. Like, you gotta keep your friends' secrets. Listen, my regards to the person you got that information from. Tell him, go to hell, Haruki. Yeah, I'm on with him. I miss him on this side.
でも飯塚くんが家にいたから無事だったんでしょ。よかったじゃない。
But your grandpa's life was saved because you were there, right? Isn't that great?
ネタでも冗談でもなさそうなのかな。
This doesn't feel like a prank or joke either.
何？
What?
間に合うのかなって。もう本番、あさってだぜ。
Nothing. I'm just wondering if we can make it. Our performance is the day after tomorrow.
なんとかするよ。トーマさんなら。
I think we will make it somehow. Like, yeah. Ain't no way we are not making it after how much practice we put into it. And it's just a school festival. Like we are not giving some sort of live performance which people paid for. So it shouldn't be like total flop on our side, I think. I'm sure we can. Thomas-san will make it.
トーマが回復したとしても、春樹が2日もロスした。本当に弾けるようになってるのかあいつ。
Even if Toma gets better, Haruki has been slacking off for the full days. Will he really be able to play?
絶対に大丈夫だよ。春樹くんなら。
I'm sure it will be fine. It's Haruki-kun after all. Yeah, and as always, Sasuna has a lot of faith in Haruki. I could imagine that she has even more faith in him than Shivin has for Kazusa.
本当に全然隠さないのな。あいつの方は必死でごまかしてたのに。
Yeah, you don't even try to hide it at all. On the other hand, he's desperately trying to keep it secret.
何？
What? And here he goes, thinking that they're really effing. Well, they're kinda acting like they're effing, but still. They're not there yet, just yet.
あさって頑張ろうな。俺は舞台袖でシンセいじってるだけだけど。
Let's do our best the day after tomorrow. Well, I'll be just in charge of the synthesizer backstage, though.
ほんと、私たちの生命線だよね。今までありがとう、飯塚くん。そして、あさってもよろしくお願いします。
You're really lifesaver. Thank you for all you have done so far, Izuka-kun. Also, we'll be counting on you the day after tomorrow.
そんなあまりにも心が洗われるコメントはやめてくれ。春樹に対する憎しみだけが湧く。
Please stop it with the heartwarming comments already. Yeah, only fueling my contempt for Haruki right now. Yeah, because I could imagine that Taki wanted to get together with Setsuna himself. And he probably wants it even more after seeing just how nice she is.
はい次軽音楽同好会お願いします
Alright, alright, next. Let music clap, please.
よし、俺たちの番だ。行くぞ、せつなちゃん。
And it's rehearsal. Yeah, because someone actually got to attend this thing. Or we would be just disqualified. At least it's the rules, I think. Right, it's our turn. Let's go, Setsuna-chan. Okay.
おい大木さんのリハ始まるぞみんな呼んでこい
Are we gonna have like entire Setsuna fan club there? Hey, okay, so the rehearsal is about to begin. Gather everybody. I swear, if they're gonna put out flares and you're gonna start shouting, I'm gonna laugh like. Yeah.
本当に歌うんだ小木曽さんうわマジかすっげえ
Nogisa-san is really gonna sing. Whoa, for real. This is great.
始めるのちょっと待ってくれ俺部室からデジカメ撮ってくるから
Yo, that's yeah, that's a lot of fanboy in there already. Wait, don't start yet. I have to grab my digital camera from my club room.
アホか時間押してんだよそんなわけわからない理由で待ってられるか
You dumb buzz. We're short on time here. We can't wait because of such an idiotic reason.
見せ物じゃねえってのに。少なくとも今日は。
There is not all that much to see either. Not today anyway. And Setsuna is probably getting a bit nervous there.
広いね
Yeah, she definitely feels a bit self-conscious now. It's really spacious.
本番はさらに満員の観客の前だからな。今ここで圧倒されてたら勝負になんないぞ。
We will have to play for a much bigger audience during the real thing. Don't tell me you are overwhelmed by this menu already. ...
ほら、立ち位置とかちゃんと確認して。
Yeah, but it does make sense since she was only singing by herself in the karaoke before, for the most part. Come on, let's confirm where you will be standing on stage. Okay. ...
ああ、そうだ、せつなちゃん。リハ終わったらちょっと付き合ってよ。
Oh yeah, Setsuna-chan, could you come over with me for a bit when the rehearsal is over? Yeah?
大丈夫だって何もしないって。あ、じゃなくて、衣装合わせ、本番用の。
Is it gonna be the costume from the opening? If that's the case, it will be pretty cool, like, not gonna lie. Hold on, don't be afraid. I won't do anything bad. No, what I meant is we need to coordinate your on-stage costume.
ステージ衣装なんてあるんだそんな無理しなくてもよかったのに
Wait. She wasn't even aware about this. That's kinda strange. There's even a stage costume. We don't have to go so far.
探そうもプレッシャーあったんだぜ。 何しろ二人とも素材が半端じゃないから。
I was under great pressure because, you know, your boss are really gorgeous.
プレッシャー。
Pressure? Pressure? I wonder what kind of pressure my guys feeling there.
まあ貸し衣装だけど、ずっと前からいろんな店駆け回ってたんだよな、柳原友と。
Well, they're just rentals. I scoured a bunch of shops for good costumes. With Nagihara Tomo. What? How the hell you're getting along with each other? Like, she's that exactly that Vixen that imploded our club in the first part. Yeah, the club that we put together with Takia together, and it just fall apart in 10 minutes. That was kinda crazy. ...
せつなちゃん
Setsuna-chan? え?
どうしたの？今になって緊張してきた？
What's wrong? Feeling nervous now? ...
おーい。
Hey!
大丈夫。大丈夫だよ。きっと。みんなが一緒なら、私、頑張れるから。
I'm okay. I'm fine, definitely. If we are all on the stage together, you will do all I can. Wait, I should reread this with a different intonation. I'm okay. I'm fine, definitely. We are all on stage together. I will do all I can. Yeah, that's definitely better. ...
それじゃあセッティングできたら始めてください。
If you're done setting up, please start.
ああ。せつなちゃん。
Yeah. Yeah, got it. Setsuna-chan?
何？
Exclamation mark, question mark. What?
ギターもキーボードもいないけど、とりあえずシンセに合わせてやってみる？
I bet it's it gonna feel like it's gonna feel quite strange for him, since it's like the first time she has no guitar or piano accompany her for a while, like since she spent a lot of time practicing with Kazusa and just a bit with Haruki as well. We don't have the guitar or piano here, so try doing it with the synthesizer for now.
何？お？
Doing what? Wait, she's like so out of this.
だからリハーサル、ちょっと歌い出しだけでも。
Is she still being crazy worried about Kazusa? The rehearsal. Try singing the first few lines at least.
そっか。
Ah, that's right.
マイク準備できた？こっち始めていい？
Is the microphone ready? Can we start now? ... Exclamation mark.
やるの？今からここで？
I just thought it would be actually like really cool thing to do for Haruki if somehow he got there and ended up spiriting if he ended up getting Setsuna spirit up by shouting stuff like you got this, like, yeah. it would have been pretty cool, I think. Do I have to? Right here, right now.
さあれ今日メンバー揃ってないんだ演奏なしの段取りだけで頼む
Hey, sorry everyone, but some of our members couldn't make it today. So please bear with there have been no performance. We are just here to fit the protocol. Huh?
なんで
Eh? What the hell, man?
タケやお前出し惜しみすんなよこっちはこれが目当てでいやいや手伝ってたのに
Taki, don't hold out on us, dude. I helped prepare this rehearsal just to see her. You hear? Also props to Taki for defending Setsuna there and taking dealing with the things all by himself. Because I can imagine that it's definitely not the most pleasant experience to deflect all these people for getting mad at them.
お前帰れ
Just go home, you moron.
いやこっちは時間短縮できるからいいけど本番一発勝負で大丈夫か
Well, it's not a problem for us actually. If anything, it just saves us time. But will you guys really be fine without a rehearsal?
大丈夫なんとかしてみせるってもしかしたら
We'll be fine. You can make it no matter what. I hope. Dot.
本当になんとかしてくれよ頼むぜ春樹
You will think of something, right? I'm counting on you. Haruki. Dot.
37度8分
57.8. Yeah, his temperature is getting down. Is going down. But still, it's way too high to put out a good performance during the festival. Yeah, but I hope she would be able to recover just in time.
もう少しだ
Just a bit more.
そうだなもう少しだ
Yeah, just a bit more.
よしよし
Yes, yes. I stopped myself from saying, don't get too excited. You'll make your fever come back. Rather than that, motivating you is more important now. Regarding the proverb, sickness and health start with the mind, I direct my prayers to the people in the past who lived by those principles. To be honest, I kinda agree with this, since a lot of problems start with the mind and overall outlook on the life someone has.
治ったら柴田さんにもお礼言っておけよトーマのことすごく心配してたぞ
No, I'm not a medical professional, but it just makes sense to me that that things are that way. Because it's for the same reason some people end up getting heart attack because of just how much stress they accumulated or a bunch of other pretty nasty stuff. Or just by sleeping for 2 hours per day, like Haruki did for a while. Yeah, since it's also the thing, and having a nice rest is a pretty important thing to do. When you get better, you should thank Shibata-san. She's really worried about you.
わかった今度来た時に
Understood. I'll do it the next time she comes. Thomas said Shibata-san is a temporary worker who comes to her house just to do the cleaning, but that's far from the truth. Well, I could imagine Shibata-san is acting quite okay towards Kazusa, also because she knows her backstory and what she went from. And in the end, Kazusa is just a lonely girl who got ostracized by both of her mother and society. As we got to know, well, as we know that she is not well accepted in the school either. Does her appearance and character fit the description of a typical, really helpful neighborhood lady? She even cooked for us, even though it's not in her contract. And we did not ask her to.
でもどうしてなんだ？
But why?
何が？
What?
元々の契約じゃ毎日の食事込みで面倒を見ることになってたらしいじゃん、あの人。
In the original contract, she was supposed to cook and look after you every day, right? ... Being the chatty neighborhood lady that she is, she explained that to my family's circumstances to me. She explained the Toma family circumstances to me while we were doing the laundry. Toma might have pushed her away because of this personality. Yeah, Kazusa is pretty reserved person, like really reserved one.
しかも柴田さんだけじゃなくて、ピアノの先生もかかりつけの主治医も米屋も酒屋も保険の人も全部切っちまったって。
And she just really used to bottle things up and don't open up to anyone else about her own problems. Furthermore, Shibata-san told me that you fired your piano teacher. I bet she probably loved that person a lot. Family doctor, rice dealer, sake dealer, and insurance man. Wow, that's quite a lot of people there. Getting your ties with everyone. But I could imagine that another reason for this is because she wanted to cut ties with her past. By letting people go. ... I mean, Shibata-san is so meddlesome that she even gets along with me so easily.
なんでだ？音楽家辞めたのと関係あるのか？
Why did you do that? Does it have to do with you quitting the music program?
寝る。
I'm going to sleep. And she wants to change the topic or avoid the conversation altogether.
そっか、わかった。
No. Okay then.
いつもみたいにしつこく食い下がらないのか。
You don't plan to be persistent like you usually are.
今日ばっかりは回復が優先だから。
For today, your recovery takes top priority. ...
あったかくして寝ろよ。ああ、氷枕は後で変えておくから。
Warm up and sleep tight. I will change your ice bag later. ...
気分が悪くなったらすぐ言えよ。もし俺が寝てたら叩き起こせ。踏んづけてもいい。
If you feel sick, let me know right away. If I'm asleep, just give me a kick to wake me up. Understood?
北原。
Kitahara.
あと、ギターがうるさかったら言ってくれ。音消すから。
And if my guitar gets annoying, just tell me so. And I'll mute it. Are we getting any sleep yourself? Like, I swear, my guy is gonna end up really pushing himself to the brink someday, and get himself into the hospital. Like,
あのさ、
you know,
おやすみ。
good night.
ピアノやめようと思ったんだ。
I thought about giving up on the piano.
Oh.
Question mark. Well, that's quite a bombshell to just drop like that. But well, but to be honest, I kinda saw this coming since Kazusa doesn't, despite having a lot of passion for the music, well, the passion probably is gonna be a bad word to describe it. Despite being so critical and meticulous in regards to music, she doesn't really have a drive to put herself out there and pursue musical career, for example, or anything else like that. And she most likely has a negative view on the music, as she got a trauma in her past in regards to that. I mean, not regards of that, because of that, like, because she was neglected by her mother and forced to spend a crazy amount of time practicing piano instead of making friends, socializing, and in some way maybe she even looks at that as if the music wrapped her off her mother.
あの人の娘でいることやめようと思ったんだ。
I thought about abandoning my place as her daughter. So she wants so she views music as some sort of extension of your mother, or like, I mean, like, her own pursuit of music feels to her like extension of her mother will. That's why she doesn't want to continue anymore. I have known about the fable named the North Wind and the Sun since childhood, but until now I couldn't grasp the true meaning of the story. ... The separation between Tomoyoko and Toma Kazusa appeared to have gone smoothly on the surface. The mother move abroad was quite natural, considering her ability and career, and the daughter was proud of her mother, who was active worldwide. And so the mother had paid the utmost attention not to inconvenience her daughter, providing her with food, clothing, housing, money, and education to such an extent that a common person might think of her as overprotective, but it's just on paper. Like, but that also means the mother didn't take her daughter with her, having denied the possibility of them living together from the very beginning.
どうもね。才能がなかったから切られたらしいんだ。
Well,
私。
that's how it is. Especially if you recall the way Kazusa's mother parted away with her, like her last words, and I couldn't find any other way to describe it as not to. She completely abandoned her because she didn't see her as fit enough to go with you and to conquer the world of showbiz. Like,
まさか
no way.
はっきり言われた。私を連れて行くことに意味はないって。
She said it clearly. After all, there was no point in bringing me along. Yeah, hey there, like, and it's nice to see you here. I'm currently at the part where Kazusa still has flu, and they have and where she opened up to Haruki, maybe because of her having a flu, but. And also because she spent quite a lot of time with him. It's the part before the school festival. Yeah, it's still before the school festival. Yeah, but we are getting close to the school festival. It's the rehearsal already happened, and it's just 2 days before the school festival. ... Stories like this with discord in mutual feelings usually happen due to someone's misunderstanding. Mm.
かっこ悪いけどさ。それまでの私って東間陽子が目標で先生で
Is my pacing been really slow? Like,
全てだった。
or is it really long? Or maybe even that both things together. I know it's lame, but until then, Tomoyoka had been my goal, my teacher, my rival. She's everything to me. But I give up on the idea of making a safe and pathetic comment like I can say for sure unless I hear from the both sides.
だからさ、そこまで相手にされてないって分かったとき、なんていうか、いろいろとバカバカしくなったっていうか。
But was it really a misunderstanding since her mother was quite straightforward about it? Like, I kinda don't see how her words had some sort of another meaning to them, at least not yet. So when I found that I meant nothing to her, how should I put it? Everything felt so stupid and pointless. I mean, even if it was a misunderstanding or her imagination, the fact of the matter is that she was shocked and has to cope with it.
本当はね、あの時の自分は不幸だったのか、あの人のしたことは間違ってたのか。
The truth is, I
私
don't
にも分かってない。
I don't know whether I was really unhappy at them, or whether what she did was actually wrong either. Her mother is responsible for making her sad. She's responsible for her becoming a delinquent. She's her mother, after all.
ただ どうしようもなく気に入らなかったんだ。
I
それだけだ。
just couldn't stand feeling so helpless. That's all. But
さ、お前、
you know, you.
うん
Hmm. Also, could you hear me better this time? Like, since I kind of went and up my my mic volume. Hmm.
ピアノが上手くて綺麗なこと以外は、普通の人間だな。
You're a terrific pianist and you play beautifully. But under all of that, you're just an ordinary person. Okay. But yeah, thank you for clarifying. No, there is no way I could say something as embarrassing as that.
何よそれ。
What's that supposed to mean?
いや、そんだけ。国際的な装飾に騙されてるけど、結局はただの親子喧嘩かよって。
Nothing much, just that. I was deceived by all the fancy international stuff, but it's just a plain parent-child squabble, after all.
そんな風に言われると今までの私が全否定されたみたいだ。
Yeah. It sounds a bit like he's making it sound like it's not a big deal. Putting it like that makes it sounds like you are denying everything that has happened so far.
いや、普通否定するだろ。俺が知ってるトーマは春からの半年間だけだけど、それでもお前、周りに迷惑かけすぎだと思ったぞ。
Well, isn't that only natural? I have only known you for about 6 months since spring, but you have been causing no end of trouble to everyone around us.
じゃあ北原は筋金入りのクズだね。そんな私にここまで迷惑かけるんだから。
Yeah, but to be honest, I'm with Haruki on this since back in part 3, when they tried to convince Kazusa to join them, I told a bunch about her Rabin he me the wrong way, like because of her whole attitude with being some sort of person that has her own problem, but she's been asked to people around her, and basically her having some sort of victim mentality. It did change a bit, like in basic. Now I think of her. Well. Yeah, my opinion of her improved now a bit, but still, she still rubbing me off in a bad way from time to time.
誰かにかけた迷惑は別の誰かに恩返しすればいい。そうやって回り回って世界は成り立つんだ。
We don't do that here, man. Like, we just been plain honest and blunt as always. Like, we don't need to glaze Kazusa here. Like, if me bashing on Kazusa gonna make people leave, then they free to go. Like, I'm not some like bootlicker who will just glaze Kazusa for people to like me. I don't need. I'm not gonna do that here. Like, if you trouble someone, you can make up for it by helping someone else. That's how the world works.
そんな見かけだけいい話でまとめようとするな。お前が最低な人間だという事実は変わらないぞ。
But yeah, as I mentioned before, I had two people appear in my stream and just talk to each other. With one of them having Kazusa PvP. Don't try to end this conversation with such a superficial wrap-up. It doesn't change the fact that you're a scumbag. And I guess, from her viewpoint, I'm also a scumbag because I'm with Haruki on this.
お前こそ最低だな、トーマ。人に責任をなすりつけるなんて、不良のすることだ。
You're just as bad, Toma. Shifting responsibility to someone else is something you only a delinquent would do. ...
お前と話してると人生バカバカしくなる。
Talking with you makes me realize how ridiculous life is.
バカバカしいんだよ。本当に。
It is ridiculous. It really is. I doubt it's ever gonna happen. What's supposed to happen in the story to make me straight up hate Setsuna and glaze Kazusa? At least from how things are going so far, I can't think of anything that is gonna make me do that.
かも。
Perhaps. Everybody has their own problems. People fret over problems related to home, family and friends, and they compare their problems to others to console themselves. Get heavily depressed over them or struggle to overcome them only to end up in a worse situation. That's a lot of accounting from you there, but as I said before, I'm sweet, dere girl guy. I usually stamp for them, unless it's Morikawa Yuki from White Album 1. Because in my opinion, Morikawa Yuki is easily the worst dere girl from visual novels I have seen. The only thing she ended up doing in White Album 1 is making the main character suffer, Everybody thinks that such problems bother only them, and sometimes they see them as life or death situations. Life or death situations. That's kinda tough question to answer, since I think I told you this before, but White Album 1 differs from White Album 2 quite a lot. Even the setting is different. In White Album 1, the main character already goes to the university instead of starting in the school. And it starts with him already dating Morikawa Yuki. And her being the idol, like who is rising in popularity and rising pretty rapidly. Well, it might feel like this on surface, at least initially, but man, if you could read White Album 1, you're gonna understand what I mean here. But I feel like Yuki is the most self-centered direct character I have ever seen. Like, she doesn't even give a shit about the main character a lot of times. In her own route, like, yeah, because the route main character suffers the most is her route, like literally. I'm not gonna spoil you the whole thing, but man, I was so pissed reading that route, like, and I only had sympathy for main character, and I was dumbfounded of why he even still sticks by her side. But if they could look at their problems subjectively, they would realize it's not big deal.
だからさ、トーマ。土曜日は楽しくやろうぜ。
That's why, Toma, let's enjoy ourselves on Saturday.
北原
Kitahara? Rather forced way of changing the topic. Toma looks half speechless and half exhausted. But she doesn't show the slightest hint of loneliness. I'm just happy to see her like this.
お前の母さんだけじゃなくて、みんなを喜ばせてやろう。あっと言わせてやろう。
Rather than just your mother, let's get everyone fired up. Let's amaze them all. Wait.
確かにあっと言うだろうな。素人の思いつきのあの無茶苦茶な構成だと。
Well, they will be amazed for sure. They will think we are amateurs and find our composition absurd.
そんなにおかしいかな。
Is it really that weird?
何か一つでも楽器やり込んだやつなら嫌味で器用貧乏なピエロだって毛嫌いするだろうな。
But back to your question about White Album 1 and who is more similar to Kazusa and Setsuna, I think the more similar to Setsuna is actually Sayaka, like. Because she kinda has that thing about her being someone who is involved with the music, but she is ordinary girl in the core. And she gets quite a hard seeing the main character with Marikawa Yuki. Well, maybe it's a bit spoiler, but yeah. But it's not big one since you already start with Marikawa Yuki as your girlfriend in White Album. Anyone who has dedicated themselves to playing an instrument would look down upon it as a silly street performance by versatile but unskilled clowns.
そっか、それは残念。
Mm.
でもあいに行くと、今回俺たちが本気で相手にするのは素人だ。
I wouldn't call Psycho a pain in the ass. To be honest. I'm kinda Psycho Glazer, but like... I thought I'm gonna be Ogat Arena Glazer before reading White Album 1. But maybe it's because the way game structured, but I wasn't able to enjoy her out as much as I did Psycho once. And in my opinion, Psycho Route has by far the best structure, and it just stands out from the rest because of that. That game has a bit of weird approach. It kind of tries to be a dating sim. I mean, like with some gimmicky mechanics about having dialogues with the characters and rising your stats, and also by having events. But unfortunately, it doesn't mesh that well with the story itself. Yeah, honestly, I feel like their style in White Album 1, at least for the remake, is better. Yeah?
単純に面白いことを一番面白がってくれる。一番素直で、一番怖い相手だぞ。
But that kind of makes sense since, if I recall correctly, but that the remake for White Album 1 came out after White Album 2. They amused was by things that just plain amusing. They're the simplest but the toughest opponents at the same time. ... You'll be on stage of a festival, not one of a concert or a competition. They won't pay for our performance. They might come for something else. Yeah, that's the main thing about the school festival. It's just a festival. Like, even if we're gonna flop, at least it's not like anyone even paying for performance in the first place. Worst case scenario, they might come just because they told to fill the hall and might have no interest in music in the first place. What can attract such people? The real deal? Or an amateurish band honest performance? There is no way I could play real music anyway.
ビビった？元アーティストとしては。
Are you scared? As an ex-musician?
腕が鳴る。久しぶりに楽しくやれそうだ。
I'll show you what I can do. I think I will enjoy playing for the first time in a while.
今のトーマならそう言うと思ってた。だから早く寝て早く直せ。
Also, based on what I already have seen so far, the school festival arc in the musicals is way superior to the one in White Album 2. Yeah, like, it's pretty good on its own, but it doesn't hold a candle to musicals. I'm just gonna be honest. I knew you would say that with the way you are now, Toman. So rest up and get better quickly. Yeah.
そして次に目が覚めて、その時もしも熱が下がってたら。
Yeah. Not gonna lie, it's gonna be interesting thing to compare musicals to White Album 2. Like, because of just how similar initial settings are. Even if they gonna like really, even if they diverge later on, but the initial, the beginning arcs are quite similar in a way. Then, if your fever does go down, the next time you wake up,
あの曲やろうぜ。
let's play that song.
気づいてたのか。
By that song, did he meant the song that she was writing herself? You figured it out?
お前にあの詩を流したやつに伝えてくれ。くたばれ竹やって。
Wait. I just got it. Is Toda Kanai, I mean, the song from the opening is the song written by Kazusa. Am I right? Please send my regards to the person you got those lyrics from. Tell him, go to hell, Taki. Yeah. Toda Kanai Koi, yeah. And I think it's the opening song for White Album too. I mean, the introductory chapter, at least.
我ながらいい曲になってるぞ。やっぱり私って天才かも。
I don't want to boast, but it is a great song. I think I'm a genius after all.
だいぶ薬が効いてきたみたいだな。
Seems like the medicine is kicking in, huh?
かも。
Maybe.
今からうるさくするけど、気にしないで熟睡してくれ。
Wait, Haruki actually was the one that wrote that song. I kind of thought that either is gonna be Kazusa or Setsuna, like not Haruki himself. I'll be making a lot of noise now, but just to try to ignore me and get some sleep, alright?
外れた音は聞こえないたちだから大丈夫。
You probably meaning the scene from the very start about Kazusa flying away and Haruki staying there together with Setsuna. Like the separation part, like that's gonna happen later on. And at least when I put it like this, it kind of starts to make sense why Haruki was the one who wrote the song. I can hear sounds that out of tune anyway, so there shouldn't be any problems.
おやすみ。
And she did a job on him there about how crappy his guitar skills still are. Good night. Yeah, it's I think you got the translation part right. Yeah.
よっと。
There are. Dot. Also, I already prepared the picture for the moments when we're gonna have H scenes. Because I ain't no way I'm gonna show them on YouTube. Like, I ain't no way. I'm like instantly gonna get my channel nuked, I think. Dot dot dot.
なあ北原
Hey Kitahara.
うん
Huh? Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Man, where's Canada with his this cross F? He got to show Haruki the ropes.
小木曽と付き合うのか
Are you going to date Ogisa?
え
Yeah? Dot dot dot.
トーマ
Toma. Dot dot dot.
あ
Ah? And she fell asleep. Dot dot dot. Yeah, sure, man. Yeah, but Haruki is really sleeping on Setsuna, not gonna lie. Like,
おやすみ
good night. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. I really like the melody for transitions, not gonna lie, like the sound is pretty pleasant. Yeah, it's Sound of Destiny. Like, I can just tell about it's been Sound of Destiny from this album. Good. Did Haruki just manage to play it flawlessly? Finally. But if you're wondering where I know Sound of Destiny from, it's the song that originally is from White Album 1. And it was playing as the engine song for Okata Arena route. So that's the where song from. Dot dot dot.
この電話は電波の届かないところにあるか電源が入っていません
Yeah, I definitely could feel the game being biased towards Kazusa. It's like it's usually skewed on towards her. Like even even Setsuna parents end up deriding Kazusa, like, and putting their own daughter there. Like, like what kind of blasphemy is this? Like. Yeah, I kind of prefer that they if they went about this way, like not confirming which girl is canon for White Album 1. Like, it's just for the best, I think. Your call cannot be connected at the moment because the number you have dialed is outside the service area, or the cell phone may be switched off.
来ないのかな。
And Setsuna has been left out once again, like, even after after having such a long ass heart-to-heart conversation with Haruki before, like. Man, we need more justice for Setsuna.
来てくれないのかな。
Yeah, the song is pretty good, but I think I just can't appreciate it as much in this moment because my girl is being treated like a crap. Like one day, when they be coming today? Exclamation mark. I feel like she might starting to tear up here. Like,
いたいたせつな、そろそろ着替えて。
oh, there you are, Setsuna. Come on, you have got to come in and change now.
でもまだ始まるまで1時間も。
But there is still a whole hour until we open up the.
あと1時間しかないんだって。こういうのは段取り悪いのがデフォなんだから、できることは早めにやっておかないと。
I have this feeling that the whole thing about Taisho era maid cafe is like a reference to something. But I'm not sure if it's actually the thing. No, there is only an hour. This kind of stuff never goes according to schedule. So we have to be prepared ahead of time.
それはそうなんだけど。
That's true, but
それにもう10人近く並んでる。せつなが初日だって情報流れちゃったからな。
look,
あいつら自分のクラスの準備しろよ。
there is like 10 people already line up in front of our shop. You must know that your shift is today. At least my girl has a big fan club going for her. Even if she doesn't even care about all these people. Because they're just a bunch of creeps. Yeah, from certain perspective it sounds even worse. Because she's not only not having Haruki around, but she has a bunch of creeps pursue her. Jeez, they should go and help out their own classes. ...
どうしたの？なんか目。
Hey, what's wrong? Your eyes are... Yeah, but at least I relieve that I know for sure that it's not gonna go in that kind of direction. School days went with their school festival. Because there also was a thing about one of two girls being left out just like that during the school festival, and I'm just gonna say that nothing good happened there. Hey, what's wrong? Your eyes are...
違うんだよこれは。ただ昨日全然眠れなかっただけで。
Oh, it's nothing. I just couldn't sleep well last night.
どっちの理由でもあんまり安心できないんだけど。
No matter what the reason is, I don't feel reassured.
とにかく大丈夫だから。少なくとも 今日のところは。
Anyway, I'm fine. I'll be fine today at least. I thought it's not gonna be so one-sided. At least before starting the game. For some reason, my expectation was that Haruki and Setsuno are actually gonna become the thing, pretty fast, and they're gonna have a strong dynamic with each other. But still, the shit with Kazusa is gonna happen anyway. But it didn't live up to my expectation in that sense. It's not like a terrible thing in the end that they didn't go about things this way, but I really expected a different thing. Anyway, I'm fine. I'll be fine today at least.
竹谷からいろいろ聞いてるけどさ、今さらジタバタしたって始まらないって、もっとどっしりと構えてさ。
I heard about your club from Takia, but there is no point worrying about it now. Just relax.
そりゃイオはキャプテンだったし度胸あるし、そういうこと平気かもしれないけど。
Well, you're the ex-captain of the basketball team and really brave. So it might not seem like a big deal to you, but...
いやいや、人前で歌うなんて勘弁。あんなところでまともに声なんか出るわけないって。
Yeah, it's more than fine to elaborate your thoughts later. There, I'm completely fine with you doing that. No way. I can sing in the public. No way I could raise my voice in such a place.
イオでさえそうなんだ。だったら私なんか。
Even you can deal with it. If that's the case, how could I?
とはいえ、一度引き受けた以上は逃げ出すわけにもいかないでしょ。ま、メンバーが揃った時の話だけど。
Even so, you can't run away from it, can you? You agreed to, after all. Then again, if there are members, if the other members don't show up, you don't have to worry about it.
そうだよ。私がやるって言ったの。だからこそ絶対に成功させなくちゃならない。
That's right.
春樹くんやトーマさんに迷惑かけられない。
I said I will do it. I have to make our performance successful no matter what. I can cause trouble for Haruki-kun or Toma-san. I just hope you're gonna be well yourself. You like, just take care, please.
そのメンツならあんまり深く考えない方がいいって。迷惑かけるのは春樹だから絶対。
Considering the members, you don't need to worry about that. I'm sure Haruki is the one causing all the trouble.
どうして来ないのかな。電話してくれないのかな。もう本番は明日なのに。
I hope we are not gonna like straight up transition to a scene after this scene. Yeah. Why aren't they coming? Why aren't they answering my calls? Our performance is tomorrow.
結局はそれか。それなのか。竹谷のネタのくせに本当だったんだ。
So it comes down to this, huh? Unbelievable. Take's joke might actually come true.
もう一度かけてみようかな。
Should I try calling again?
ダメ、時間切れ。今日の刹那はレトロな女給さんなの。これも引き受けたからにはしっかりやらないと。
Nope. Time is up. Setsuna. You are a retro mate today. You agreed to do this as well. So, do your best.
明日に集中したいからって何度も断ったのに。
But if they're gonna wrap us off of seeing Setsuna in Retromate dress, I'm gonna riot. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna riot. Actually, I refused it countless times. So that I could focus on my performance tomorrow.
刹那が一度もお店に出ないなんてことになったら暴動が起きるんだってば。さあ、荷物は全部ロッカーにしまって。行くよ。
If you don't make an appearance in our shop, we will have a we will have a riot in our hands. Yeah, it's gonna be me there, like making a picket, like full freaking ass. How do I put it? Unsanctioned meeting, yeah. It's like unsanctioned protest, yeah. Come on, just leave your stuff in the locker and let's get going.
ちょっと。
Wait a minute.
とにかく今日はそっちは忘れて。
Just forget about it for today. Also, I think Haruki is breaking his promise to Setsuna for sure. Like, at least at how things are going so far. Like,
笑顔で、はい、喜んでお帰りなさいませ。
smile in practice, saying with pleasure and welcome home, master.
なんかいろいろ混ざってるよ、それ。
I'm pretty sure you have got that all wrong. Yeah, at least she has someone with her. Like, ... I think I have mentioned it before, but Hojo High School festival takes place on the same day as Hojo University's festival, right next to our campus. The university festival gets swarmed every year, not only by local visitors, but also by those from outside the prefecture. As such, it's a given that our own festival is beautifully small in comparison, since our high school is merely affiliated with and shares the university's name. Nevertheless, we managed to drag over spillover visitors from the neighboring university through whatever means necessary. Also, I'm just gonna mention that I think I plan to do 2-hour stream today, like, because I don't think that I have it at me to put out a 3-hour stream, at least this time, like, yeah, just because I feel a bit tired. Nevertheless, we managed to drag over spillover visitors from I'm just rereading this section. Okay. From luring them in to have them think we are some stop. Wait, it's exactly that Haruki was saying, like, in the beginning about his school festival. This makes the turnout every year fairly decent. Today is the first day of the annual super popular Hojo University Festival and our somewhat popular Hojo High Festival. The choice if our reckless challenge.
ハルキ、お前昨日はなんで携帯切ってたんだよ。
Yeah, go get him Takia like. I'm choosing you like. Haruki, why did you turn your cell phone on off yesterday?
悪い。電源切れてた。
Sorry, my battery died. After noticing that this morning, I felt dizzy because of my carelessness. So that's why I didn't get any periodic updates from Setsuna. The ones she had started giving me since last week. I think someone is even lying to himself. Like, the whole thing with him not answering her calls was happening for at least several days, I think, at this point. So. So you're not tricking anyone with this, Haruki. I still remember your crap, man.
こっちは大変だったんだぞ。お前ら来ないからリハーサルだってろくにできないし。
Do you have any idea what my set was? Without you two, we couldn't rehearse at all.
だからこそ、お前に頼んだんじゃないか、部長。
That's exactly why I left it all in your hands, President.
そりゃ段取りの確認くらいはやったけどさ。けどせつなちゃんの不安を取り除くのは無理だっての。
Well, sure. I had them pass the protocol for our performance, but I couldn't ease Setsuna-chan's anxiety no matter what I tried. Yeah, that's why Haruki was supposed to be there, like... at least he could have said something to cheer up Setsuna a bit and encourage her to think like and lessen her anxiety.
なんだそれ。
What do you mean?
そんなことが。
I can't believe it.
気の毒なくらい青ざめてた。舞台の上歩くのもやっとってくらいで。
She was deathly pale. Could barely even walk on stage, though.
あの説、おぎそが。
Ah. And here he calls her Ogisa once again. So, Setsu Ogisa. She froze up on the stage. Always in the spotlight, forced to enter the Miss Hojo contest every year. Not to mention, she can sing perfectly on her own. To think that Setsuna... Is my guy not getting what kind of person Setsuna is like at all here? Hold on, one of these facts suggests that she can handle being on the big stage.
明日自分が歌う場所がカラオケ屋でも音楽室でもトーマの家でもないって今になって思い知ったんだろうな。
She got scared, realizing that the place where she will have to sing tomorrow is not a karaoke booth, but the music room or Thomas' house. Dot dot dot.
ああ、それともうバレてるから刹那でいい。
Yeah, by the way, you're already exposed by now, so you can just call her Setsuna.
で、どうするんだ、ハルキ。刹那ちゃんがあんな状態で明日まともにやれんのか？
Well, what's our next move, Haruki? Think we can perform tomorrow despite Setsuna-chan condition?
やるさ。
We can do it.
トーマの体調はそもそもお前あれ弾けるようになったのかよ。
But yeah, sounds like we're in a deep shit. Setsuna is feeling down and Kazusa is still yet to fully recover. And once again, it's just been us and Taki. And both of them like not super great. Not to mention, have you even learned how to play? Yeah, but the difference is at least Haruki finally managed to nail the final part of Sound of Destiny.
今はそんな些細なことを気にしてる場合じゃない。
Right now, I don't have the time to worry about such trivial things.
些細って。危険するかどうかの瀬戸際だと思うんだが。
Trivial? Actually, those are pretty critical factors that will decide whether we go through with it or quit at the last moment, you know? I think we don't even have the option to quit now. Like, no, like how it's supposed to go? Did we just not appear there or what?
らしくないな部長。いつからそんな弱気の虫に取り憑かれた？
That's not like you, President. When did you turn into such a timid man?
俺の代わりにお前がギターやるって決まった時から。
Around the time when you took over my position as a lead guitarist.
てめえ。
Oh, you piece of...
ところで、ハルキ、今からどこに行くんだ？とっくに E 組は過ぎたぞ。
By the way, Haruki, where you headed? We have already passed by Class E.
俺のクラス？なんでそんなところに行く必要がある？
My class? Why would I need to go there?
お前、学園祭を何だと思ってんだ？
What exactly do you think a school festival is?
って、なんだありゃ？
Wait, what the hell is that? Finally reaching my destination, I find something unexpected waiting for me there. A long line of people is crowding the entrance of the classroom, and the gender ratio of the line looks quite skewed, but skewed too.
A 組の大正ロマン女級喫茶だよ。
Ah, here it goes. It's gonna be a Setsuna in the maid uniform. Nah, that's class A, Taisho Romance Cafe. You see?
確かに人気出そうなジャンルだけど、にしてもおかしくないかこの数は。
I can see why something like this would be popular. But don't you think it's weird that there is that many people here? That's enough for people to fill up a classroom 3 times over. And Setsuna really attracted quite a lot of sims there. At this rate, the people at the back of the line will have to wait for around an hour. Jeez. It's actually big of at all there, like
そ
freaking
りゃ
hour.
まあ、せつなちゃんが今日しか入らないって流れだし。だったら今日来るしかないだろう。
I guess it's to be expected. There is a rumor going around that Setsuna-chan shift here is only today, so I bet everyone rushed over to see him.
これが全部切な目当てだって？
All those people are here just to see Setsuna.
前から春樹に言いたかったことがあるんだけどな。お前、彼女を甘く見すぎなんだよ。
I'm pretty sure I told you this before. You underestimate her way too much. Yeah. My guy, boss, underestimates her a lot and barely even thinks about her altogether. And Setsuna is really been tossed aside in the introductory chapter a lot. Which is pretty shame, to be honest. Which is a big shame, to be honest. Well, of course I would.
明日だって、お前らがステージに上がる時間だけ、間違いなく体育館が満員になるんだよ。あの子はうちではそのくらい注目されてるんだ。
That goes for tomorrow too. When you guys get on stage, I'm sure the gym will be full. She naturally attracts attention from the whole school, you know? Because I have seen her naive, frank, selfish and mischievous sides. Even had her snap at me. To me, she is just a regular girl next door.
だからこそ、明日の出場だって慎重に決断しないと。何しろ今、あの子を守れるのは。
That's why you have to decide carefully whether we will perform tomorrow or not. You're the only one who can protect her now, after all. So, Haruki in the end is the one who is gonna call the shot. Give up or not to give up, like.
それがどうした？
So what? Exclamation mark, question mark.
春樹
Haruki? No matter how much Taki worries about us or how much sincere advice he gives me.
はい、つって、今から並ばない。自分の持ち場に戻れ。
No. And Haruki, I guess, finally gonna do something for Setsuna, at least for once. In a long time, like. Alright, everyone, break it up. You can't line up here yet. Get back to your posts. I don't have time to worry about that now. There is something much more important for me to do, after all.
何やってんだお前ら。自分のクラスの出し物はどうした？学園祭を何だと思ってるんだ？
What are you all doing here? Why aren't you helping out your own class? What the hell do you think the school festival is?
いや、それさっき俺がお前に。
Wait, that's what I just said to you. Yeah, like helping Setsuna here is the right thing to do, but still, if you're talking about Haruki's approach to Setsuna and Kazusa, the full love triangle, then I definitely can say that Haruki's been indecisive as hell. So I completely agree with you here. The guy can't even admitted to himself who he actually likes and also choose for himself what matters to him the most. Like he just continues to do his thing about people pleaser. Like wait, that's what I just said to you.
ほら、A 組のみんなの迷惑だろ。並んだままだと入店禁止にするぞ。とにかく教室の前を開けろ。
And like even now I can tell that things are about to get ugly, because you can't get on everyone good side with all the people pleasing. Since there will be someone anyway who is gonna be upset about something. So it doesn't even sound like a sound strategy to deal with all of that. Like, the guy got choose someone for once, like, and stick with that person. And his niceness doesn't help to solve the issue at hand at all. Hey, you're bothering Class A. If you don't leave now, we will forbid you from entering here later. Get away from the entrance right now.
春樹だ。
Haruki is here. Oh, and it's Setsuna in a kimono, like. She looks adorable here, but it's quite a shame that we get to see her in a kimono in such a context. Exclamation mark.
廊下人いなくなってる。
Wow. It looks like everyone has gone.
助かった。今のうちに物運び込むぞ。これでやっと普通に開店準備ができる。
Finally, hey, let's get supplies into the classroom while we can. At last, we can prepare for our shop properly.
みんな急いでね。あと15分で開店だよ。
Get a move on, everyone. We have only got 15 minutes before opening.
あのさ、いいよ。
Hey, Io.
せつなも手伝って。テーブルクロスさえまだ準備できてないんだから。
Setsuna, you help out too. Look, we haven't even laid out the tablecloths yet.
おかしくないかな、この格好。
Do I look silly at all wearing this costume? You look good, but and it's a bit cute that she's been so shy there. Like, at least I'm gonna do a bit justice for Setsuna there.
本音を言えばどうしようもなくおかしいけど。
To tell you the truth, the costume does look kinda silly, but
それがコンセプトだし、いいんじゃない？
yeah. But that's the whole idea of our shop, so I think it's fine.
だからそういう問題じゃなくて、着こなし方とか似合ってるかどうかとか。
But that's not the problem here. Just tell me if I look good in this outfit or...
そんなの聞いてみたい相手に直接聞けばいいじゃん。ちょっと振り向いてさ。
Well, you should just ask the person you really want to hear it from. Then just turn around a little. But actually, I start to remember, and I think there are going to be a scene like really soon with Setsuna in the kimono uniform. I think, like, because at least I recall seeing some CGI where she was kissing Haruki. Will I get a chance to use the pic I prepared for the stream? I wonder. Or we're gonna end up ending the stream before even we're gonna get to the H scene. Yeah?
Yo.
Hey. Even though I haven't seen her only 2 days, Setsuna looks like a different person. I guess it's because of the costume.
北原、ちょっと相談なんだけど、実行委員から応援回せないかな。
Kitahara,
委員長権限で。
I need to ask you a
多分
favor.
開店したらまた行列がすごいことに。
That's quite a lot of talking there. Could you please send some of the executive committee members to help us? You're the chairman, right? He's not a chairman, he's just a helper. Like, you're giving him too much credit right there. He's just the one who is getting bossed around with not getting anything in return. Yeah, it's just it just feels like he doesn't want to appear like he's a bad person to Setsuna. It doesn't feel like he's even caring about her feelings that much, in a sense. Once our shop opens, people will just crowd up again.
いや、俺実行委員じゃないから。ここに来たのは個人的な用事だし。
No, I'm not on the executive committee. I'm here on personal business. I can see myself laughing it off if I were mistaken for a committee member, but mistaken for the chairman is just too much.
おはよう、せつな。
Well, you're the boss who's volunteering for every possible thing in the school and getting only 2 hours of sleep, so no wonder why they call you a chairman. Good morning, Setsuna.
おはよう、はるきくん。
Good morning, Haruki-kun. Yeah, because of this, it feels like Haruki is a madman, but he's just a different kind of in comparison to Kei from Musicus. Because I feel like, at least in the case of Kei, he was more understandable. His reasoning was more understandable because the man at least was selfish in the end, like. But I'm mainly talking about the third route. If you're talking about Kei being madman. Saya? Yeah. In comparison to Haruki, Kei is like a powerhouse. He's never leading people on, like even after the school festival ends, like, and we're getting to the things are going to the second round. He firmly gives firm rejection to Yako. Like, he never says something along the lines of her. I mean, he never says something to her. Like, for example, let's. I will stick by your side and I will care for you and a bunch of other things that Haruki did say, in fact, to Setsuna. That he was just a shameless leader and people pleaser because he didn't fulfill any of that, like, in the fact. Huh?
竹谷から聞いてる。昨日リハーサル出られなくてごめんな。
I heard from Taki about yesterday. I'm sorry that I couldn't make it to the rehearsal.
そんなの仕方ない。私の方こそ力になれなくて。
No, it's not your fault. I should be apologizing since I couldn't do anything to help.
携帯電池切れてたの気づかなくて。何度もかけてくれてたのに。
I didn't notice my battery died and you called me over and over. Actually, it took me about 10 minutes to listen to all of your messages.
それはごめん、かけすぎたかも。でも不安だったから、トーマさんのこととか、それから。
Yeah, I'm sorry. I probably overdid it, but I was just worried about Toma and, well, you know.
みんな聞き耳立てずに仕事しようね。もう開店まで時間ないよ。
Everyone eavesdropping, get back to work right now. We're almost out of time before we have to open.
無駄だいよ。誰の手も止まってる。
Give it a rest, Io. No one is listening to you.
は
あ？
トーマなら明日は大丈夫だと思う。今朝熱測ったら6度7分だった。
Toma is fine. She will come tomorrow. I checked her temperature this morning and it was 36.7 degrees. Yeah, it's pretty normal temperature right there.
よかった。本当によかったね、春樹くん。
That's a relief. I'm really glad, Haruki-kun.
それで
Yeah, also.
今週いろいろ大変だったけど、春樹くんの頑張りが実を結んだんだね。
Wait, I was supposed to read it like, yeah, also... It's been such a hard week, but your efforts have gotten us through it, Haruki-kun.
いや、そういうことは明日が終わるまで考えないことにしてる。
No, it's still too early to think like that. Let's not until tomorrow performance is over.
その用心深さこそが春樹くんだよね。あなたがいつも通りで安心した。本当、安心したよ。
Expected no less prudence from you, Haruki-kun. I'm really relieved to see that you're your usual self. I'm so glad.
刹那、
Setsuna?
あんたたちも隅っこでやってよ。サイレント営業妨害だよ。
Come on, your guys. Go continue this. And she is calling them out for flirting in public. Go continue this in the corner or something. You're bothering our preparations.
無駄だいよ。こいつら何も聞こえちゃいない。
Give it up, Io. They aren't listening either.
すまん、もう終わるから。
Sorry, we're almost done here. It's not that I have a problem with my surroundings. I just don't know how to bridge the topic.
でさ、話は変わるけど。
So, leaving that aside,
私も頑張るから。絶対にみんなの足だけは引っ張らないように。
I will do my best, definitely. I won't have any trouble with you two by my side.
実はそのことで相談があるんだけど。
Is Haruki about to say something that I won't like? And it might be something that I really won't like at all. That's the thing. I need to ask you a favor regarding that. Well, if you keep talking here, we will just bother Class A even more. But at the same time, what I'm about to do will cause an even bigger problem. So I have to get it over with as quickly as possible to give them time to recover.
A 組の皆様には大変ご迷惑をおかけいたしますが。
I sincerely apologize for what I'm about to do, Class A, but... Save the criticism for next week. I can't even begin to imagine how harsh it will be.
行こう、刹那。
Let's go, Setsuna. え
ちょっと、春樹くん。
Hey, hold on, Haruki-kun.
ごめん、許されるとは思ってないけど、刹那もらっていきます。
Sorry, I don't think you'll ever forgive me, but I will be taking Setsuna. Wow. No, Haruki-ku. A maneuver executed at the speed of light. Taking her hand and squeezing through the ranged tables, I push my way through where the crowd is the thinnest.
はい、通してください。あと走らないで。
Make a way, get me through. Hey, don't be running there. And he's the one telling people not to run, like when he's running himself. The guy is the hypocrite through and through. I wonder, really wonder how would I act if I was in life triangle in high school, like. The only thing I could say probably that that wasn't really a possibility for me, because just as I said before, I was like a Tomoya from Clannad back in the high school.
どういうこと？これってどういうこと？
Like sure, Clannad is one thing, but I don't think that a guy like Tomoya in our world gets to experience some sort of life triangle if he goes about things like that. What are you doing? What's going on?
不安なら練習しかないってこと。まだ本番まで30時間くらいある。
I'm not saying that my personality is like Tomoya, but it's just that circumstances were quite similar in a way. All we can do is to overcome your anxiety is practice, right? We have still got about 30 hours left. It's a spur of the moment excuse, but admittedly, the fact that we are running out of time is true. But
A 組の連中には後でいくらでも謝るから。全部俺の責任だから。刹那は悪くないから。
I will apologize to everyone in Class A, as much as it takes. This is all my fault. This is all my fault. It's got nothing to do with you.
そういう問題とは別に、もしかしてこのまま外に？
No, that's not the point. Do I have to go outside looking like this?
急いでくれ。時間がないんだ。
Hurry it up. There is no time. Yeah? No one is coming after us. The kidnapping of Class A's Princess went without a hitch. Apart from her waiter's outfit, anyway. Yeah. But if you think about this for a bit, I doubt they would probably act like Haruki. Yeah. The guy is like the ultimate people pleaser. Like.
ああ。
And another reason why he does all of that, I think, is just it's his thing to keep stuff in the order, and he doesn't understand even what he wants to do. Like he's oblivious to his own feelings and emotions and his own desires and. Yeah, like, to put it simply, yeah, like, it's supposed to be about choice, not about trying to get them both in the same time. Like, my guy is not a harem protagonist. Like, at least it's not that kind of visual novel. Like, oh boy.
せつなもらって
At least, but at least in case of White Album 2, I could say that I'm kinda getting at why the girls fall in love with him. Because on the paper, he sounds like a guy that has a reliable, the aura of a reliable and dependable guy, like, at least on paper. That's the initial impression he gives off. But you actually get to know him closely, and it starts to fall apart. Taking Setsuna.
あの北原委員長が
And when it starts to fall apart, and that's exactly the moment when things start to turn in a pretty bad direction. With him being clueless about everything and just doing his usual thing. Yes, and my guy plays guitar, like, so we have a full combo there, like. Chairman Kitahara did.
いや待ってくれありえないどうなってんだよこれもうすぐ開店なんだぞ
No, wait, hold on. I can't believe this happened. What the hell is going on here? And we have to open up like right now. In that case, just been speechless. Like, ...
どうする？フォロー入れる？一応あんたんとこのメンバーがしたことなんだけど。
What will you do? Garro for him? He's a member of your club after all.
そんなバカな。
No way.
と言いたいのは私ら A 組の人間なんだけどね。
Is what I have to say is a student of Class A.
なんで手元にギターがないんだよ今なら俺ポール・サイモンにだってなれそうなのに
I think Takia just heard us and yeah, that's why he put his guitar there. Why don't I have my guitar here? I feel like I could play like Paul Simon right now.
ごめん、私体育会系だから的確なツッコミできない。
Sorry, I'm only familiar with sports, so I don't know how to follow up on that one. Yeah, he can't.
確かに私おじけついちゃってた
She can't continue his job, and I think that's gonna be the moment when we wrap up things for this time, like with them getting away from the crowd and from the Class A. So thanks to everyone watching this. If anyone, well, if you're gonna watch this later in after the stream already ended, yeah, thank you for watching too, and see you next time as we're gonna continue this whole I think it's gonna be a confrontation between Setsuna and Haruhi. Like, it might actually end up being some sort of confrontation. At least Setsuna might call him out, like, but we will see. So thanks everyone for watching, and see you next time. Ciao.